Rico is the author of Cooked on Raw, and she's down here in sunny Puerto Rico. Thanks so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Would I miss coming to the Wigmore Institute with this gorgeous ocean in the background?
It's just beautiful. We've had great weather for the past few days.
That's right.
And we've been busy in the kitchen, as you can see.
That's for sure.
What are we looking at here?
This is a mock tuna made out of walnuts and carrots and some herbs. This is a pizza.
Now tell us about the crust.
The crust is made out of an almond flour with flaxseed and some herbs also to flavor it. It has a ricotta cheese topping, and then on top of that we've got little minced vegetables and avocado with dried tomatoes and everything that you would normally get in a normal pizza.
It's interesting because so many people think that when you're going on a raw, live diet, they would say, what are we going to eat? Nuts and sprouts? How boring. But there's an amazing number of variations and combinations and the natural flavors. It's quite satisfying.
It's wonderful.
I like to call this one Rice of Rio.
I like that name.
Well, you made it the other night with butternut squash.
Right.
This one's with parsnips. I love them both.
Okay, that's good.
Next we have, this is Ann Wigmore's Energy Soup. Some people like it with papaya, some people like it with seed cheese. And you can always serve all of this with a nice green salad and you're good to go.
That's right.
So why don't we head into the kitchen?
Let's do
go
that.
Inside,
okay.
And then you can all learn how to make this right at home in your kitchen. Okay.
And how we start out is, remember earlier we put the almond pulp to dehydrate? First thing we're going to do is take that pulp out.
There it is.
Here it is, all dry. To make it into flour, just take a little coffee grinder, just grind it up. And you can make the flour out of any nut or seed that you have made nut milk or yogurt with. Any pulp that's left, just dehydrate it and then grind it.
Exactly.
Half a cup of flaxseed. This is the golden flaxseed. Beautiful, huh?
It's gorgeous. Now there you have your omega-3s and essential fatty acids.
1 cup of flour to a half a cup of the flax. You can use either a zucchini or a cucumber, a small one. This is what I would consider a medium one, so I'll cut a little bit off to make it like small.
Should I start on some scallions here?
Yes,
okay.
Please. And all we're going to do is just add this in. This will give the flour some moisture. Just add it right into the processor. And then what we're going to do, instead of using Celtic sea salt, I dehydrated some celery. I just cut up the celery, put it in the dehydrator overnight, and when it dried out, I just did the same thing as I did with the flour, and this is celery powder.
And so you make your own, and this is a substitute for Celtic sea salt.
Exactly. Now, if you buy celery salt in the market, it's going to have actual salt in it. So this only has the sodium that's naturally occurring in the celery. So put about 2 tablespoons in that. It's a wonderful idea for people that can't have salt. And then we can just, that's about, I'm going to eyeball it. That's about 2 tablespoons.
Okay, and it's green, but that's a good thing. Raw food is like green pizza crust, yes?
Right.
Okay. Oh, and this is nice because the flax seeds stayed whole.
Yes.
So it makes it it's a nice crunch when you're chewing it.
We'll just mold this into a pizza dough.
So now are you going to be throwing this up in the air the way they...
No.
And how long will this dehydrate for?
Probably overnight. And then what we can do on the edges is just sort of...
A little crimping.
Yeah, a little crimping there.
And I know you have a finished one that's already been dehydrated. All right. Whoops.
And see how flexible it is?
Just like,
It's like a regular pizza
just like
dough.
a normal pizza.
Flexible.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll set this aside and we'll make the cheese.
So for the cheese, we have 2 cups of almonds.
We're gonna make an almond ricotta. We're gonna pour the almonds in. And of course we have extra cheese.
I'm just going to take a tiny taste right now. Oh, that is delicious.
Good?
The flavorings of the oregano and the basil, you were right, a little goes a long way. It's just
Not too
perfect.
overpowering?
No, it's wonderful.
And then we're gonna, since this is the Wigmore Institute and sprouts are king here, right? We have to put some sprouts on this. These chives.
Oh yes, definitely more
So
chives.
we can maybe put these around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You can help me.
Okay.
This is so gorgeous. Can you wait to eat this or what?
This is going to be demolished within about 3 minutes,
10
I
minutes.
think. Everyone
And
that's
there
standing by
you
watching
are. Look
watching
at
us
this.
make this.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at this. Now this will put some bounce in your step.